Now, as we look out over I-10 this evening, not too much happening so far. Things moving pretty smoothly, but we certainly are expecting some changes as we take a sneak peek at the week ahead. Increasing cloud cover as we start things off for your Monday, and Santa Ana winds. Those are continuing for some spots that got pretty gusty for today. In fact, spots like Beaumont, Banning saw gusts upwards of 40 miles per hour. Now, we likely won't see that same sort of impact around the valley floor. It's typically for areas around the Coachella Valley when we have Santa Ana winds. There's also a slight, and I mean slight, chance for rain as we look ahead toward the later half of this week. That we'll go ahead and take a quick hour-by-hour look at least one version of how things could pan out. Breaking down the whole week, really, we've got that increase in cloud cover as we look ahead toward Monday, and then we start to clear out a little bit more for your Tuesday with most of those clouds sinking to the south. Then those clouds move right back to the north for Wednesday, giving us, again, a pretty overcast day. Then Thursday, that's when things could get a little bit interesting and potentially a little bit damp around town as well. So far, it's not looking like a lot of rain. And again, this is just one version of how things could play out. Models are not quite in alignment, and that makes sense. This is a product of a cutoff low. Typically speaking, cutoff lows are notoriously difficult to forecast because they act quite independently of a lot of the different weather patterns around them. So we're going to keep a close eye on this in the days to come and continue to refine this forecast. Make sure this is not the last one you watch before Thursday, because we've got plenty to come in the days ahead. Looking ahead to your temperatures, despite the increase of cloud cover, we're actually going to continue to see our temperatures warm into the lower end of the 70s, and a lot of that has to do with those Santa Ana winds continuing to drive in some drier and warmer air for us. This evening, I expect things still to be a bit gusty for some spots, but around the valley floor, we're going to keep it pretty quiet at times, maybe a 10 to 15 mile per hour gust coming on through. Stronger winds you can see through the San Gorgonio Pass off to the west toward Beaumont, Banning, and for our local mountains. We'll keep those winds pretty consistent there as we head into your Monday evening, with at times winds picking up to the north of I-10. So a little breezy, a bit cloudy, and possibly a bit damp as we look ahead toward your Thursday on your Comfort Air 7-day forecast. But generally speaking, your temperatures are staying pretty seasonable overall. Overnight lows dipping down into the upper 40s at times. Cooler temperatures down toward the East Valley. We know that that's still going to be the case as we head through the rest of this week. 70s and upper 60s, though, for daytime highs for the rest of us around the Coachella Valley. Jen?